always has to be interesting down the stretch this season?
I guess we missed some critical free throws and, had a couple timely turnovers there that, we got up 10, 11 there, and just Khalil had two really strong moves and just didn't get him in. Dante saved us with a bunch of blocks. I thought he really was active defensively there and didn't allow him to get to the rim some. After a slow start on the boards, they had 12 of their first 21 points were second chance, and then they only had 2 after that. So we finally got that corrected, hit 7 threes the first half and only 2 the second. So we corrected some things that we weren't doing, but didn't get off to a very good start. Got down 9 or 10 there real quick.
Dana, kind of the ups and downs of this season, to be sitting here right now, getting that bye in the first round of the tournament. What does that say just about the resiliency of the team and how you've been able to kind of weather this season?
Yeah, it has not been one of those where it's been smooth with the injuries to start the year. Get some guys back, a couple more go down. Our rotation, it doesn't feel like, here we are in March and we don't have a rotation, and which is really unusual. But, we're probably as healthy as we've been, other than Will being banged up a little bit, and Jermaine. I think we'll get Luke back. Brennan obviously is out for the year, but we're probably as close to being healthy as we've been all year. And it has not been, what we anticipated. We had one of the toughest non-conference schedules in the country with Houston, Connecticut, Michigan State, Villanova. We played Utah Valley, won their conference, after getting beat by them. So, we played a good non-conference schedule, and but we didn't. We had 6, 7, 8 guys at the most throughout all those games, scholarship athletes. So we just got off to a bad start, never got a rotation, get guys back, and then, guys come back off after being, Jermaine's out 11, 12 weeks. With a knee injury, you don't come back right away. Key's out 8 weeks with a foot injury, you don't come back right away. Nate's out 6 weeks with a foot injury. Those lower body injuries are a lot different than, say, a hand, because with the hand you can run, you can defensive slide, you can keep your conditioning. Lower body injuries in basketball are a lot tougher to come back from because of just the time element. You don't do anything. You can't run, you can't cut, you can't get down in a defensive stance and stay in shape. Now, we do have the underwater treadmill, which has been really good for us, because as they get to a certain point, then they can get in the underwater treadmill and run the water and take that pressure off. But obviously that's not the same as running and cut.
What do you just make of Foley's play, especially down the stretch defensively, just covering up a lot of...
Oh, it saved us. There's no doubt about it. I don't know, how many blocks did he have? 5. And all 5 of them probably saved a layup. So I thought his activity there was really good. I've been on him about making those kind of plays, and he really did a tremendous job that second half.
For Khalil to have kind of the end of the first half that he did, and get a nice layup and then a 3, just that spark from him, what did it mean for you guys?
No, Khalil tonight, I've been on him about his physicality. We went to Washington State, and he wasn't physical with Gay, and, it hurt us. But he was physical tonight. And I even the 2 he missed in the second half, his nose was going to the goal. He was down low. He was physical. So I thought his 10 minutes, whatever he got tonight, 8.5 were great. I loved his physicality. Even though he missed the shots in the second half, nose to the goal, he was physical, he was aggressive. No, I thought he played really good. I thought he had, if Dante wouldn't have been playing so good, it would have, he would have got a little more time. But, Dante goes 7 for 9, 12 rebounds, if it wouldn't have been 5 blocks, if it wouldn't have been for his missed free throws, that would have been a hell of a game. If he hits, say, 4 of 6, 5 of 6, I think one was a front end maybe, he would have had a tremendous game.
What about Will? I mean, you mentioned that he's banged up a little bit, but there's that stretch at the very end where I think he had assists on back-to-back baskets for Nate, and he came back down and had back-to-back layups. I mean, kind of when you needed him the most, at that game, he stepped up a little bit.
Absolutely. I think that was after a couple turnovers that he had, and he stayed with it. Gave him a little blow there and came back. And Will knows how to play. And when he guarded Spencer Jones, Spencer didn't get any shot off. He did a tremendous job. We let Spencer get going there early, 4 for 4, and Will took him, and Will didn't let him get an uncontested one off. Now, they called him for a foul on that one. He swears he didn't, so we'll have to look on film. But I thought defensively he did a really good job on Jones.
Where do you think this team's at? 3-game win streak. You've got the 4 seed now going into Vegas.
Not sure. We'll at least we got a little momentum. Our guys understand that defensively we got to play our tail off because offensively we've been inconsistent and our turnovers at times have hurt us. And that offensively, playing together usually takes a little more time than defensively, and I think guys in and out of the lineup, that's one of the reasons that we have been a little inconsistent on the offensive end. But we've had 18 wins, all 18 we've held our opponents under 70 points. So if we're going to have a chance, starts with the defense, we got to rebound the ball better, starting as poorly as we did on the boards. We can't have that in a tournament game. We're going to have to out-rebound people. So we start with those 2 things, and then guys start stepping up, hitting a few shots. Key tonight, we've got guys, but Key went 4 for 7. Quincy was 1 for 1, or 1 for 4. Khalil was 1 for 1. Jermaine didn't have a good night shooting it, but, Keyshawn picked him up, and we'll take 39-40% from 3 every night. So we just have to have someone hit them.
Last question.
Anything to read into Jermaine not walking through senior day as well?
I didn't know he didn't. He didn't do it. I hope so. I mean, as I said last time, I want our guys to want to be here. I hope Jermaine wants to be here. I hope Waldo all the guys. I hope they want to be here. But for us to get to where we want, we got to have guys that are all in and know they want to be at the University of Oregon. And I think that's true in any corporation, any program, any athletic team, any business. Guys got to want to be there, and so that they put everything into it. So, I recruit our own guys. I hope Dante comes back. I hope Jermaine comes back. I hope Quince comes back. I hope Waldo comes back. I hope those. Am I missing anybody? I hope they all come. Will's the only one that's got to go. So, and Brady's going to go. Brady, man, don't underestimate. I talk about Brady and Gabe and James Cooper, and then we picked up Andre and Caleb this year. We got 5 walk-ons, 3 of them who have been through everything with us, and then we added 2 more for a scout team. They're in the gym the most. Those guys are in the gym all the time. You talk about love the game. I look out my window, my office, and James Cooper, Brady, Gabe, that's why I take them everywhere. I'd take the other 2. We got a travel limit of 15. I'd take the other 2 guys, Caleb and Andre. But, James and Brady and Gabe went to Canada with us. They've been on every trip. Heck, they're as much of the team as anybody. And our guys respect the heck out of them because they know how much work they put in for nothing, just because they want to be part of something. So guys respect that. Guys respect work ethic. They sometimes don't want to admit it, but they still respect it. And they respect the heck out of those walk-ons because they just bring it every day. And never complain, never, nothing. Just all about the team. So, and then when we were injured, I mean, we couldn't have practiced. We couldn't have practiced if we wouldn't have those 5 guys. There were times we had, 5, 6 scholarship athletes. We had that 5, they were going against those guys. Those guys got in great shape early because they were out there the whole time. So, again, 18-13, we're not where we wanted to be. We're not where we should be. But we can't change what's in the rearview mirror. We got to look forward and hopefully make something happen at Vegas. And we have before. I just hope that we go down swinging and play well. And you need a little luck. I hope we get a little lucky. So, thanks.